Yo, what's happening, Cowboys Nation? All my fellow Dallas Cowboys fans. This your boy, the Real McCoy, coming at you, man. It's probably gonna be my last video before the big game this weekend, Divisional Playoff game, Cowboys Packers. I just did a quick video right before this talking about some problems that the Green Bay Packers can present to the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? Something to look out for. This video here, you know what I mean, it's my prediction for the game, my breakdown for the game. I definitely got the Cowboys moving on. If you listen to all the mainstream national sports media, they're all talking about Aaron Rodgers. But, you know, that's what even Packers fans, that's what they're leaning on. They're not really talking about the Packers defense, and they know why. You know, it's a good reason why. They're just expecting it to be a shootout. Nobody's saying, you know, we're going to shut the running. No, you know, it kind of reminds me of my all-time favorite athlete, you know, Michael Jordan in the NBA. His third year in the league, 87, he was the best player in the NBA. Maybe even his second year. But his third year in the league, he averaged 37 points a game. His third year in the league. Incredible. But he didn't get a championship until 91. He kept losing to the Detroit Pistons. As great as he was, he kept losing to the better team. As great as Aaron Rodgers is, the Dallas Cowboys are the better team. That's why we're the favorite. You know, their entire offense is predicated off Aaron Rodgers moving around in the pocket, making plays, because their receivers have a hard time beating one-on-one coverage consistently. They're not a timing offense like how the greatest show on turf was with the Rams. Kurt Warner would drop back, his back leg would plant, let the ball go. It was all timing. That's why the Patriots, when they beat him in the Super Bowl, they wanted to get physical with him and disrupt that timing. Well, the Packers offense is different. The receivers have a hard time getting open one-on-one, consistently timing. It's all about Aaron Rodgers moving, manipulating the pocket, dipping his shoulders, sliding out to the left, to the right, and making plays on the run. You know what I mean? That's why I say one of the keys to victory was our D-line depth, being able to have fresh bodies on the field to rush the passer, because in the second half, the Giants' defensive front got tired. We have the bodies, the depth to keep throwing players out there, Aaron Rodgers, so he won't be able to scramble around and do that for 8, 9, 10 seconds in the pocket, because he's going to eat you alive. You know, we have to slow that down. I just think, as great as he is, the Cowboys, we're just a better team. You know, I think Ezekiel Elliott and our offensive line is a worst case scenario tough matchup for the Green Bay Packers. The linebackers, I can see Zeke having about 22 carries. This could be a game where Zeke could have 6 or 7 catches, because their linebackers just don't match up. They just don't. You know, the one linebacker they have that can match Zeke, you know, talent for talent, athleticism for athleticism. One of the hardest things to do in the NFL nowadays is tackle and open the field. And I'm talking about Clay Matthews. He can do that. I can see Zeke catching the ball out of the backfield. Him and Clay Matthews one-on-one in open space. I can see Clay making a tackle. I can see Zeke making a miss, something like that. But if you did that, if you put Clay to the inside, now the Green Bay Packers are taking away one of their best weapons, their best pass rusher, and that's Clay Matthews. Now you're talking about mismatches and matches. Now we're playing chess and not checkers. You know, now we're talking about strategy. And that's why I say this is a tough matchup for the Packers, Zeke and his offensive line. I think the Packers defense may play a little bit better. It just still won't be enough to stop Zeke. Zeke's going to have over 100 yards. He's going to have a great game. Dez didn't even play last game. Dez is going to be in this game. I'm hearing Green Bay could get Quentin Rollins back. Now, Quentin Rollins, he didn't play week 6. Came back, I think he had a concussion week 17 against the Lions. Had to go to the hospital. He was hospitalized. I believe he's practicing. I think he's listed as questionable, things like that. So he could bolster the secondary if he's back. But the weak link in their secondary is Ladarius Gunter, number 36. We can eat him alive all day. I mean, he the one gave up. Week 6, you guys remember, right before the half, we drove all the way down the field and got that touchdown. Lucky Whitehead had that big run. We hit the big play to Terrence Williams. He beat Gunther on that play with a double move. I believe the very next play, Bryce Butler got the touchdown. That was Gunther he beat. You know what I mean? We can eat number 36 of Darius Gunther in their corner. We can eat him alive all day with Dez. And they're going to put 8-9 players down in the box to stop Zeke. If Dak just continues to do what he does, what he's been doing all week, playing efficient football, not turning the ball over, their secondary just don't match up, even with Quentin Rollins. It doesn't match up. Michael Hyde has a hard time covering Cole Beasley because of his quickness, and you know it's just a tough matchup. You know, it's a tough matchup for the Green Bay Packers. You know, if you're going to sell up and stop Zeke and let Dak got to beat us, well, he beat you week 6. You know what I mean? And they don't even have Jordy Nelson. He's out. And we get Mo Claiborne back. Their receivers have, I think our 4 receivers match up extremely well as far as talent for talent. Mo Claiborne, Carr, Scandrick, the rookie Anthony Brown, you know what I mean, with Geronimo Allison, Randall Cobb, you know what I mean, all of those guys. Cook, Byron Jones on Cook, we match up well. You know what I mean? Like I say, the Packers receivers don't always beat man-to-man press coverage. You know, they're not a timing offense because their receivers have a hard time beating man coverage. Their offense is all about Aaron Rodgers extending the play. That's why getting to him, David Irving could be huge. DeMarcus Lawrence, if he can play, you know what I mean? Vincent Mayor, if we can get to him, get him on the ground. We got to get him. It's easier said than done. We got to get to him because our secondary can cover their receivers. When we played them week 6, they had a hard time beating our coverage. You know what I mean? Our secondary is better than their receivers. Their offense is all about Aaron Rodgers moving around in the pocket. That's what it is. I think we're going to shut down the running game with Ty Montgomery. I know he left the wild card game last week. He came back. I think we're going to control that. They're going to throw the ball anyway. With Aaron Rodgers, I just think without Jordy, they're going to miss Jordy. And if we play smart, efficient Cowboy football, no turnovers, run the ball, we can beat the Packers by 10 points. We can beat that. We are a tough matchup for Green Bay. It reminds me of Michael Jordan playing the Pistons. I mean, Michael Jordan, my favorite athlete, as great as he was, the Pistons were the better team. And I think, to me, I mean, I know it's a basketball analogy, but that's what it keeps reminding me of. As great as Aaron Rodgers, I don't know if I've ever seen a quarterback who's more talented. There might be Tom Brady might play the position better, but as far as God-given natural talent, maybe since John Elway. You know what I mean? Speaking of Aaron Rodgers, but the Cowboys are just the better team. All the talking heads, Packers fans, they're all just expecting it to be a shootout. If it's a shootout, they're going to pick Aaron Rodgers. Well, what if it's not a shootout? You know what I mean? What if you run the ball down their throat? David Irving is making... We're just the better team. We're the deeper team. They don't have Jordy Nelson. I think we're going to beat the Packers by 10-plus points. You know what I mean? To prove that week 6 is not a fluke. To prove we're the number 1 seed for a reason. You know. But I'm hyped. I'm ready to go, man. I got the Cowboys winning by 2 touchdowns. Not 2 touchdowns, by at least 10 points. Maybe even 2 touchdowns. We beat them by 2 touchdowns week 6. But they have improved. We've improved. Things like that. And they don't have Jordy. You know, this could be the game where people start actually respecting our defense. We're top 5 in the league in points per game allowed. We finished 5th. This is a game to step up. We're getting everybody's at practice now practicing, so we're getting healthy. I don't make the video too long, man. I'm just pumped up and excited about this game. I got the Cowboys winning, going to the NFC Championship game. Let me know what you guys think, Cowboys Nation, all my football fans. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, all that good stuff. This will probably be my last video before the game. And I'm just ready for the game to start, man. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. I'm out, man. Peace.